tires. Yes, these guys, tires. They are literally the most important part of any car. And truth be told, they should be the only things touching the pavement. At least you'd hope. Plus, pretty much everything that you do in your car is influenced by the tires. The way your car handles, the way the car brakes, heck, even the way your car looks. But guys, if you don't know what you're doing, it can be a total nightmare when you're buying your tires. Yes, tires are the easiest way to get ripped off out of any mod. Yeah, I know more people that have gotten ripped off buying tires than I have friends. And well, I don't have a lot of friends.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So lucky for you, I'm gonna walk you through step by step exactly how I get incredible deals on my new tires. And this exact process has saved me and a lot of my friends a ton of dough. Oh, and real quick, if you're new here, my name's Brad Danger, and this is Ideal Media. If you love cars, go hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, let's put the rubber to the road and let's go. If there's one thing that you should know about your car, even if you're not really a car enthusiast yet, is that getting a quality new set of tires for your whip is the best money that you can spend on it, period. Well, except gas, but that's a different story. But believe me, you don't want to cheap out on the tires, because the last thing you want when you're whipping around the twisties is to lose your precious grip. Oof. I don't know if that's gonna buff out. Now, the first thing that we gotta dig into is tire size. You need to know what your tire size is because, well, then when you go buy your tires, they actually take you serious. And when somebody takes you serious, that's the easiest way not to get scammed. Reading a tire is something that I think that everybody should know, and it's key to know exactly what tire you need to buy. Because if you don't know how to read tires correctly, well, a tire shop could recommend something a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, a little bit taller, and you wouldn't even know the difference. And then all of a sudden, your car could look like this. Squid, what are these and why do they look so freaking good on the 911?
That's because these are the new Toyos we just got from our sponsorship.
What?
These are the AT3s, they're brand new tires.
We got sponsored?
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, what, the AT3s? Oh yeah. Okay, so let me show you guys how to properly read a tire. Once you know how to do it, it's like reading Braille. It's really easy, except I don't know how to read Braille, so maybe it's hard. No, it's really easy. There's really there's three things that you need to know. So this is actually perfect that we have both tires here because I'm gonna first show you on the rear of the 911 and then also go through the rear of the new tire on the 911 after that. So this tire, what you wanna look for is this, and that. The 305 is the width of the tire in millimeters. Yeah, I know it's the metric system, but just bear with me. The second lesser number, it'll always be lesser, is basically how tall the sidewall is in relation to the width, which is back here, of the tire. So if that makes any sense, the width is 305 millimeters, and that sidewall right here is 30% as tall as the tire is wide. Clear as mud. The next is you see that Z right there, which that's a pretty cool little letter there because Z means that the tire is rated to go over 149 miles per hour. Not that I would know, but supposedly these tires can do that. And then the R stands for radial. And then this number at the end is what the diameter of the wheel is. This is a 19-inch wheel. If we look here, these are 16s, 19s, 16s. How is that gonna fit on there? Oh, maybe some movie magic. Oh, and also one more thing, the 102 means the maximum load. The higher the number, the more load it can take. This is an extra load tire. And then that Y, it's actually alphabetical, and Y means you can go over 186 miles per hour on this tire. If you have an A, it's not gonna be able to go very fast, and then Y is like the fastest one. So now that we went through the 19-inch wheel with the high performance Michelin tire, let's go through this 16-inch real quick. 215 is the width of the tire this way. 70 is the ratio of the width to height of the sidewall. R means radial. 16 means the diameter of the wheel. 100 is the load, and T means how fast it can go. So this is a T, that's a Y. T cannot go as fast as Y. I seriously can't believe that this tire is gonna be going on this car, a Safari 911. It is going to hopefully break the internet. So if you, well, wanna see us build this car, definitely go subscribe. And I hope the explanation was not that tough. And as far as the tires go, I know there's a ton to remember, right? If you have no idea what you're doing, just get the exact same specs as the tire that you're replacing. It's as easy as that. And if you're sizing up your wheels and you want to maintain the same tire look and size, there are luckily websites for that as well. My favorite is 1010tires.com. And if you want those wheels and tires hella flush, which, you know, I know some of you guys do, I mean, wouldn't that look cool on the 911? You should go check out our boys over at Fitment Industries, where they have a database of all kinds of cars with pictures and how people have tucked and stretched their wheels and tires. It's an incredible resource, and I've actually used it once or thrice, and we'll link to those guys down in the description. Whatever you choose, it's good to have all this info and know how to read your tires before you buy, because choosing the wrong tire can be downright dangerous. And I just think it's best that as an educated buyer, you are gonna be able to kind of give it a second opinion and make sure that the sniff test actually smells good. So what tire should you buy and how much moolah should you pay? So this is my exact process for getting the best deal and also getting the best value tire out there. Now, I didn't say most expensive or least expensive, I said best value specifically, because not always the most expensive tire is the one that you wanna buy. Sometimes it is, sometimes there's a better value out there, and well, I'm a value shopper, so it makes sense to get a lay of the land of what tires are available and then make an executive decision and buy one. And buy what's best for your needs, your lifestyle, and your budget. Let's move this out of here. So I'm gonna take you through the exact process that I use to get these tires, these Michelin Pilot Super Sports, on this 911. So the first thing I did is I went to TireRack.com and I put in all my vehicle info. This is just for preliminary research, and there's a chance that I will buy from TireRack, but the best part about them is that I can look at all their reviews and start to get a good feel of how much I need to budget. So for my 2006 Porsche 911, and this is without TPMS, which is tire pressure monitoring system. And here it's asking exactly what tire size I want. And bam, just like that, I'm hit with a bunch of options. Now for a high performance vehicle like this, I wanna put the best tire on the car. So I sort by consumers' highest ratings, and over in a little nifty Google Doc, I'll put down the prices of a couple tires I'm interested in. So these Pilot Sport 4S's, they're $1,219, and let's see some reviews. Now real quick, before I click, hover over the rating to see the average rating. Okay, those look awesome. Let's click. Now, although those tires look like the golden ticket, it's always good to have a backup plan. So let's scroll down and see what another tire I'd be interested in. Okay, I've had Continentals in the past, and they are also a great tire. And look at that, they're actually a couple $100s cheaper. So I'll throw those in the Google Doc as well. So after a little bit of research, I've narrowed it down already to just 2 tires that I wanna buy. So how do I get the best possible price? Easy. Well, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. It does take a little bit of work, but it's definitely worth it. First, I search deals online by typing in tires for sale. And I'll look for the prices of these tires on DiscountTire.com, Walmart, Pep Boys, and more. When you're going through this process, make sure, I can't reiterate, make sure that you actually go through the whole checkout to see sales tax, shipping costs, so you know exactly how much that tire is going to cost to get delivered to your door. And anytime that you find a lower price than Tire Rack, throw it into that Google Doc. Next, I look local. And the key here is to pick up the phone, smile, and dial. That's right, you've researched and you've found the best price online. It's time to get the biggest discount that you possibly can. So by picking up your Tinder swiping device, I mean phone, this is how I can 100% guarantee that you're going to get the best deal out there. The same exact companies that you just looked up online, I've found that you actually get a better deal time and time again if you pick up the phone and talk to an actual human. And there's some very simple steps to negotiate an even better deal. First is tell them the exact specifics that you want in your tires, both front and rear if they're staggered, and ask them what their out the door best price is. They're gonna come back with a number, check it against your Google Doc, and even if it's lower than the best price you found online, there's still more you can do. See if there's any current or upcoming rebates in their system. And if it's not as good as the price that you found online, see if they'll beat it. Once you get an answer, yes or no, now ask them, are there any current or upcoming rebates in your system? They'll usually sit there for a few seconds and be like, oh, I didn't think about checking. Well, duh. Now, once you've gotten the absolute lowest price from that tire shop, you can always still ask for some freebies to be thrown in. You know, can you include installation into the price that you gave me? Or how about road hazard warranty coverage? And also, how about some lifetime tire rotation? The worst that they can say is no. And I can promise you, if you don't ask, you will not receive. Also, one other trick, but this is skill level expert, is I've used a tire company's credit card to get an extra $100 off the tires. Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of tire companies will actually have their own credit card, and if you use it, you get a discount on those tires. And I'm the first to say that 99.9% of the time, you should never use credit card offers. But as long as you know, and I can't emphasize this enough, as long as you know that you will pay it off in time and not incur a ton of fees, it's actually one of the easiest ways to get 10, 15, even 20% off your tire purchase. So ask the salesman if they have a manufacturer credit card for the tire that you're trying to buy. It's a 50-50 chance that they will or they won't. But again, it doesn't hurt to ask. And so you wash, rinse, and repeat with all the other local tire companies in the area, and you will get an incredible deal on your new set of rubber. Just remember, do not agree to a final price until you get the out the door price. That means the tires, that means any of the freebies that they throw in, tax, any other fees, including shipping, all included, and know that exact price so that you get the best deal. Yeah, I know it sounds like a lot, but it takes just a couple hours of research and calling different tire shops to get a deal done. And I can promise you, you will sleep so much easier at night knowing you got the best deal, dare I say ideal deal, on your new set of tires. And with all the information I just gave you, I am confident that you can go out there and get the best value on the rubber that you need. Just remember, once you get your new tires, proper tire maintenance like keeping them inflated within spec and also rotating them every 6,000 to 8,000 miles is definitely the easiest way to get the most life out of your tire. Now, I want to hear from you guys. What are your tips or tricks to get the best value on tires when you're shopping? And also, what did you guys think of those big off-road tires on the 911? Let us know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button over here. Also, if you're new here, my name is Brad Danger. Hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. And one more thing, if you dislike this video, don't just hit the dislike button once. Hit it twice. Really let us know that you dislike this video. This is a new series of how not to get scammed, and I hope you found it useful, you enjoyed it, and we are super excited to continue to bring you some ideal content, so check out our other stuff. And as always, keep living the ideal lifestyle.